Welcome to episode 3 of my series, Hooking 101, where I teach you the basics to get started with crochet. Today, we are going to be talking about the tool that makes it all happen, and that is the crochet hook. First, we're going to talk about hook sizes. There are two ways to look at your hook sizes, and that is using the metric system, which is typically done with numbers, or the US sizing system, which uses letters. When it comes to deciding on your hook size, typically bigger hooks are going to give you sort of a looser stitch size, like the sweater that I am wearing here, whereas smaller hooks are going to be a little bit more close together and less loose. Another important thing to know about hooks is that they are made out of a couple of different materials. So we have some hooks that are made out of aluminum, and these are great because they allow for a smooth crocheting process. There are also bamboo hooks, which are perfect to use if you need a little bit more grip. And then we also have ergonomic hip hooks like the one I'm holding here, which typically help to keep your hands healthy. It really just depends on the type of grip that you like to have and the feel of the hook. I recommend starting out with just a regular aluminum hook. And then if you decide that you are into crochet, you can go ahead and try out a bunch of different hooks. So now I'm sure you're asking yourself, okay, what is a good hook size to get started with? Typically, if you're following a pattern, it will tell you the hook size that you need, and I suggest just going based off the pattern. However, if you are feeling ambitious and you want to freehand something, I think a 5mm hook is a perfect place to start. Lastly, I'm going to talk about how to hold your hook. So there are a couple of ways to do it. Some people prefer to hold their hook like a pencil, and other people, such as myself, love to use the knife grip. I definitely recommend trying out different ways. And that is crochet hooks in a nutshell. Thank you guys so much for tuning into episode 3 of Hooking 101. And be sure to hit that follow button to get some more tips and tricks on how to get started with crochet.